I was not joking when I came out and said that Arsenal is set to dominate world club football for the next decade, because it said the wise say ahead. You get? And Arsenal is acting like the wise men and they are really seeing ahead. How are they seeing ahead? Arsenal has gone ahead to start recruiting even the young stars or the next big stars that are not gonna get straight into the Arsenal team, but they're obviously gonna be ushered into the academy through all the ranks of the academy, like you saw Bukayo Saka, Emily Smith-Rowe. You can talk about Lewis Kelly. You can talk about Ethan Nwaneri. You can talk about Max Dolman and very many others. And we all believe that they are the future for the club of Arsenal. Welcome to the Rokani Media Football. How are you guys and where are you watching us from? This is the channel that brings you your latest news and information as far as your football news is concerned. From all other clubs, expect Manchester United. For Manchester United, you can as well trace us at the United Matters channel. That's where we're best to bring you the latest news of Manchester United. And there is a video of Joshua Zirkzee proving the manager of Manchester United wrong that has already gone ahead to be uploaded there like some hour back. So spare some time and obviously visit my sister channel that does content about Manchester United in jubilation for really beating Crystal Palace yesterday. And Arsenal went ahead to draw points for me, which was really good. If at all, the permutations for winning the trophy, as I've already gone ahead to obviously talk about that in the match preview that I did yesterday in there. So smash the like button, comment and share. If you're totally watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel. How do you subscribe? Lower right bottom corner it is. Smash the black button that has the word subscribe right. After smashing it, hit the notification bell. That will enable you get notified every time I upload a video onto this channel. And Quintero, brothers to Arsenal, here we go. Sammy McBell has been on this story. Sammy McBell was working for Mail Sport and he shifted to a site known as BBC. He is a tier 1 journalist and he has been so much onto this story. And guess what? He has finally gotten us to the completion of the deal and looks like he has been backed up by another tier 1 journalist. Mr. Here we go. When you hear those 3 magical words, you obviously have to bless yourself because you just get to know that the deal is done and dusted. And what has Fabrizio Romano gone ahead to say about the deal of these youngsters? He said, Arsenal agree deal to sign 16-year-old Ecuadorian twins. That is Holger Quintero, and the other one is Edwin Quintero from Independiente del Valle. Agreement in place after Quintero brothers traveled to London this week to join Arsenal. Deal valid from when they turn 18 years of age in 2027, as James Ollie reports. So, these brothers, the Quintero brothers, have joined Arsenal. That is a done deal. Confirmed, and Arsenal's scouting team is really doing the needful to scout players all over the world. And this comes in through after Arsenal has seen players like Lewis Kelly, Ethan Nwaneri doing the needful, and obviously they need to reinforce what we call the Hell End Academy. It will be remembered that Arsenal has lost some special players in the recent past, and they've lost Chido Obi Martin to Manchester United, Aiden Heaven to Manchester United, Koza Dubry went ahead to join a team known as Brighton, and then Walter Sams, who was really a defender, also left the club of Arsenal, meaning that they have to reinforce, and the reinforcement is being made and they are signing in these young stars all over the world. Now, that led to Arsenal finding a solution as to why these players who have been at Arsenal for years from their childhood are opting for clubs like Manchester United, Brighton, and so on and so forth, like Chelsea. You remember Hutchinson, very talented left-footed player at Arsenal. Chelsea took him there, and I think that he made one of the ugliest moves in there for you to go to Chelsea. But when he went to Ipswich, you saw to it that he was really playing some good football, and now he's in the Premier League, doing the needful in there. So when all those players have gone ahead to leave the club of Arsenal, Arsenal have gone ahead to obviously gate to understand what their problem has been for these youngsters. The problem has been Arteta had not obviously gone ahead to create what we call a clear path to the first team from the academy. And when they lost all those players, Arteta went ahead to restructure everything. That's why you saw to it that last season, Lewis Kelly and Ethan Nwaneri got in enough playing time. And with those two youngsters getting in ample playing time, Arsenal is now attracting those youngsters because they now know to it that you go to Arsenal. After going to Arsenal, you can get into the first team. That is the club of Arsenal for you. And they are really putting in a very huge shift altogether. And I tell you what, it's really one of the best moments for the club of Arsenal and their fans to see to it that it's not only happening at the senior team or at the senior level team, it's also happening in there. At the senior level, they recruited very well. That's why I saw to it that even when Arsenal was playing a team known as Chelsea yesterday with Saliba away, Gabriel Magalhaes away, Hincapié and Mosquera came in through and really deputized very, very, very well. In the last 6-7 games, Arsenal has had close to 7 injuries. Jesus away, Gyökeres away, Kai Havertz away, Noni Madueke away, Odegaard away, Martinelli away. Close to 7 players have been out, but Arsenal have been really getting results and they've been winning these beautiful games of football. So it shows you that at the top level, they recruited very well. Even at the academy level or youth level, they are really doing the needful. And now, these Quintero brothers, not to it that there is now a clear pathway to the first team. If you come and we look that good, you do the needful. Now, these Quintero brothers, let's talk about Edwin Quintero. Edwin Quintero plays as a winger and is an exciting one. He's an exciting one to watch, and I think he comes in through to face competition from Bukayo Saka, Martinelli, and so on and so forth in the Noni Maduekes of this world. He is a player that is really exciting, and I know he'll do the needful in there for you. Then Holger is a midfielder, and he comes in through to see to it that all really goes on well as planned. And these signings are really timely because these players will come in through at Arsenal in 2027, and in 2027, those are like 2 years from now. 2 years from now, that's when these players will come in through at the club of Arsenal. Meaning that Saka will be, I think, 27 years of age, right? Martinelli will be also around the same age. Max Dorman will be like 18 years of age. So I'm really trying to look at the competitors. Trossard will be around 31, 32 years of age in there. Ebelechi Eze will be around 30 years of age. You understand? So I think space will be there, and all they have to do is to get themselves ready. That the moment they are really brought in Arsenal, remember, nowadays to sign players from South America, it's very hard to obviously get them in the Premier League or the La Liga or what before they turn 18 years. So when they turn 18, they're coming through. If they come in through and obviously prove Arteta right that they're supposed to be into the starting 11 of Arsenal or the main squad, I tell you what, Arteta won't really bother them not being included into the squad of Arsenal. So all they need to do is simple. They need to obviously come up and really show the world that they are really great and they're really doing a very huge job to obviously convince him to join this club or the mighty club of Arsenal and continuing to do the needful into the mix. So that's exactly what you're really having in here onto the Rokani Media Football. The Quintero brothers are obviously a done deal. And they are already in London. Sorry, they came in London, I think, last week, and they need all the extra medicals and so on and so forth. And that's why they've gone ahead, obviously, coming through, and they have penned a contract at Arsenal, and they're going to be coming in through to do the needful to represent the Gunners in there. The deal has been agreed, and the Quintero brothers are really here to obviously bless you, the viewers and the lovers of this channel and Arsenal in there for you. They were born on 15th August 2009, and they're Ecuadorians in there for you. So what do you know about Ecuador? We've seen players that are really amazing in the Premier League, and one of the latest shines from Ecuador is Moise Caicedo. You understand? Moise Caicedo is really one of those that is a joy to watch, though he really got a red card when Arsenal is playing Chelsea yesterday. So that's what I had for you here onto what we call the Rokani Media Football. Your reactions to these twins coming into the Premier League are welcome in the comment section. But the last twins I really saw play in the Premier League, by the way, were Rafael da Silva, you know, and is it Santos da Silva? Those two came in through, represented to the fullest, and they really gave us the best of the best at the club of Manchester United. You understand? So after that, I've gone ahead to see the Fletcher twins, you know, at Manchester United. Though they haven't gone ahead to break into the first team. Now, I just can't wait to see whether the Quintero brothers at Arsenal will break through into the first team of Arsenal to bless us with their flamboyant football and excellent talent. You know, will they gate the viewers off their seats in or at the Emirates? That's the big question. But all I know, the future is really bright, and I know they are going to a club that is obviously building a system that will help them out throughout. So guys, I sign out for now. See you later. And this is the second video of the day. We've delayed to drop it because we had glitches in here. But when everything got cleared, I was like, let's drop it in here. But I'm also going to be dropping other videos in here for you. Gabriel Magalhaes' return date has been confirmed. Gabriel Jesus, you know, is back and he made it to Chelsea. Gyökeres is also featuring to appear into the game they're going to be playing on Wednesday. So a lot of news is on our radar. Just be here, be nowhere. And as I told you, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And after subscribing, hit the notification bell. That will enable you to get notified every time I upload a video onto this channel. Then, if you've already gone ahead to subscribe and you haven't gone ahead to obviously hit the notification bell, then please, you are missing out on stories that drop here like rain being chased out of heaven.